Hello, this is Paris. Today, I wanted to do a little review or just go over some of the responses that I got for the topic that I introduced last week. Oh, first of all, before I go any further, I had someone ask me to speak a little bit louder, and whew, I hope I'm speaking loud enough. I might need to get a microphone just so you can hear me speak. But I promise you, normally I am very loud. It's just when I have a conversation, which is what I feel like I have with you, I'm in my conversation mode. So I hope this is louder, or at least loud enough for you. Okay, so I wanted to talk about the question that I asked last week. In last week's video, I asked, do you think that men should wear skirts? And I got some really interesting responses, and I wanted to share those with you. Share those. Share them with you. Okay. Okay. I was getting tongue twisted, but yes, I wanted to share them with you, and I found some of them really surprising. I thought that I would get a lot of responses based on religion and the Rainbow Campaign, as in the homosexual issues, and a lot more on tradition and culture. Tradition and culture did come up, which was really relevant in terms of why men don't wear skirts in this day and age, and why they used to in certain civilizations. Okay, so for example, the Greeks, or African, or Romans, or in the days of Jesus, they didn't really wear pants. And so I wanted a general overview of what today's person thinks of a man wearing a skirt. Okay, so let me see what you wrote. Okay, I kind of just jotted down the ones that I thought were really interesting that I wanted to share with you. And Sakani Masalela, Sauka, hey baby. She says, I think they should be granted the platform as long as the parts are covered. Yes, please cover the parts. I think that's a basic. We need the parts covered. Thank you very much. Infinity J says, why are people getting confused? God made men and women different for a reason. Okay, Infinity J. Chloe Como says, if it clashes with the skin tone, then no. Right. Sally Brown says double standards. And I think I paraphrase, but I think she is talking about the fact that women get to wear pants, and that we should stop having double standards. If women can wear pants, then why can men not wear skirts? Why indeed? I wonder if she'll date a man who wears a skirt. Vanolia says, yes, but it must not be too tight. Sorry, I'm just imagining. Wait, all right. Shaz B says, I've seen it on TV and social media, but not real life. I think that's a fair point, because that means it's kind of just out there. It's not real. It's not in your daily life. You're not going to, or Shaz P has not bumped into anybody on the street on the regular, going to work, trying to catch the train or whatever it is, wearing a skirt. So it's not a real thing to Shaz P. Which kind of makes sense to me. I've seen them on TV and on catwalk. So I get your point, Shaz P. Lori Loretta says, only if they shave their legs. Loretta, be serious. Okay, Martha Chintu or Chinta? Sorry, Martha Chintu Chikunda says, Scots look amazing in kilts. I agree. They really do. Just speaking from the nice, okay, I won't go into that. Mudiwa says, I was born in Scotland. So, okay, so that goes back to the cultural thing. For those who have that as their background in their culture, I suppose it just makes sense. Why not, right? But can they wear a skirt on the streets that is not a kilt as a fashion piece on the daily? That's the question. So I suppose if you come from the cultural point of view, maybe if you interpret the skirt a little bit different, it might make sense. I don't know. Marco Graffi says, why not? Who are we to say you can't? Who are we indeed? Alex Bunda says, well, men in skirts, it's a bit of a stretch. So it's a bit of a stretch for him. That sounds pretty honest. It's a bit too much for him. Fair enough, Alex. We'll let you have that. What would I wear today? That's the name. What would I wear today? Says, I think it's a brilliant idea. And so I asked her, would you date a guy who wears a skirt? And she said without hesitation, yes. Okay. I was a little surprised, but I mean, I understand seeing a man wearing a skirt. I don't know if I would date him. That's just being real. I don't know if I would date him. I mean, I'm not on the dating scene, but if I was, I don't think I would date him. Unless the skirt was, nah. Miss B. Malloy says, yes, yes, yes. It goes back to our roots. So I'm guessing it's because it's Malloy, Miss B. Malloy, it's South African roots, with the leather skin skirts for men. Fair enough. Patricia Kanyangwa says, no. She says no twice. And then she says never. No, never. So there's no questioning how she feels about that. D. Shabalala says, hey D, women wear pants. That was the point of, she did say a few more things, but that was the point of her statement. And I guess it's, why have double standards again, right? Frank Overveld, oh, this was interesting, because Frank says, it is awkward. I'm going to read it out the way he wrote it, right? He says, it's awkward in public these days. It's just not our civilization. It would have to be a manly skirt which is distinguished from a woman's skirt. So there's the idea that in this day and age, because civilization has changed, tastes have changed, cultural interpretations have changed, then it would not be fitting for a man to just randomly put on a woman's skirt and walk about like nothing's wrong or it's normal, because he's saying it's awkward. And I think that's kind of where I am. It's the awkwardness, the not knowing. Even though in history it's been done and some cultures do it, it would be a bit awkward if, just randomly pick up your sister's skirt and walk down and we not blink an eyelid. Not because it's homophobic, because it's not. I'm speaking about taste, not sexual preference. Then let me just make that clear. It is not about sexual preference. I'm speaking only in terms of taste. And today, if you walk down the street, whether you are of what particular preference, it will be noticed that you're in a skirt if you are a man. So let me just make that clear. There is no such angle to this, at least not from what I understand that has been written. So that was very interesting, Frank. Thank you. Peter Sabunda says, okay, this I think I'll just end with this because this is funny. Peter Sabunda says, only Kanye should wear skirts. Bam! There you have it. Okay, that's it. That's the end of everything. We have decided it's only for Kanye. Sorry guys, no skirts for you, just Kanye. Okay? Thank you for your feedback. I look forward to hearing from you in the next video when I come up with the next question. I will have giveaways and promotions for you because you were so kind as to listen to my ramblings and share your thoughts with me. I'll talk to you next time. Bye.